I mean, Intimidate is good. I will say. This gets Encore? Bro. Call me crazy. This is like an A tier Pokemon. This is so good. Oh, dude, Mr. Mime is the perfect fucking Pokemon for these guys. You Magical Leaf the Shrews. You Psybeam the Snakes. Look at that. That, like, grass poison coverage is just, like, so incidentally perfect for this game. You hit so much super effectively. Alright, while we're here, let's do Sabrina first, I guess, because it doesn't really matter. Pretty much most of these mons I want to test for Sabrina. Not really. I mean, honestly, Hypno with Strength might go kind of crazy. Like, we already know that Snorlax is a free win. Like, do I need to test all of these? I know they're all pretty good on, like... I actually don't know if I'd want to use Chansey, if I can be honest. Okay. We're gonna do a Scyther sweep though. Because if Scyther does sweep, then it's worth knowing that, because that actually gives it some utility. As a guaranteed pickup who can sweep a gym later, that would make it B tier. Yeah, I think the only interesting thing left now is some of our Koga stuff, and then how all of these guys fare in the Elite Four. I think Dodrio is going to end up in fucking C tier, man. I don't think this guy does anything by the time you get him. But we'll see. Maybe he does really well in this fight. That fake out just one shot? Okay. Okay, so Kangaskhan solo Sabrina. Holy. Alright, Scyther. Let's see. Swords Dance. Agility. He reflected. Reflect wore off. You know what? I take that. That seems pretty consistent. I think this thing might be a little underrated. Like, I think the thing with Lax is, like, it doesn't even care that these guys set up, like, reflect on him. Like, they just can't damage him, like, at all. But, like, so far, this is the only thing that Lax really does. I think Hypno can do something here. Potentially. Dude, I feel like Sabrina is just kind of a joke. I mean, the fact that you don't one-shot that is a little bit sad, I guess, but... it's not looking amazing for our boy Hypno. Yeah, and then you get synchronized, and then you don't sweep. Gotcha. But it's good for this fight. And Tauros just sweeps, obviously, right? Like, I don't think we have to think about that. Gotcha. Okay, pretty straightforward. This Tauros minus attack. It's neutral 15. Oh, I didn't test Dodrio. Yeah, I'll take that. Is this a plus speed Dodrio, or do I just have badge boost? I just have badge boost. This was modest. Alright, I want to test you. I actually want to test Scyther. And then Mime and Hypno. Snorlax and Tauros. Something like that. Yeah, I'm curious to see. I think Arcanine's a pretty good E4 mon. I'm telling you, dude, Mr. Mime is the secret sauce in Fired Leaf Green. This guy is crazy. We're gonna get Psychic perfectly, and it gets Psybeam perfectly in time for Erica, Psychic perfectly in time for Koga. Got really unique coverage with the Magical Leaf, which is like exactly perfect for this game. Like incidentally. Such a good mon. We gotta test Tangela for E4. Because that's the only place it could like possibly be used, right? Okay, make sure to not save now. Pretty good damage. We did get the drop there. Like, that's reasonable, but like nothing special really. Two-shotting the muck is crazy. That is a relatively consistent solo, I would say. If Taurus doesn't do anything on E4, it's B tier, but I feel like it probably does something on E4. Alright, I want to see the Scyther sweep here. Okay, we're on a timer. Let's do one more Swords Dance, actually. Okay. That's... You know what? I'll take that. That's pretty good. With a Pecha? He can do it. He could probably solo Erica, right? Scyther's gonna be A tier, man. I'm telling you. Alright, Hypno, let's see it. Yeah, that's really good damage. That's what we want. Good enough for me. And finally, our golden child, Mr. Mime. Let's see it, bro. Oh, look at that damage. Now he heals, and then you just hit the range. And if you don't hit the range there, or if you don't get the crit there, and he's on a couple of HP and he minimized, you just Magical Leaf for the kill. Insane. I should have tested Mr. Mime on Sabrina. We gotta pick up Tentacruel, Cloyster, and... Do we want to test Articuno? It's just gonna be weird if Moltres isn't in there, and I don't want to do... I think I just won't do the birds. Oh yeah, I think Gara's super useless, actually. I'm gonna test if Gara even wins against, Blaine. I never tested Magmar. I'm just gonna throw it in C tier because I know it doesn't do anything. I'll do some E4 runs with the legendary birds. Fuck it. We'll test them. I guess we could just hack them in, huh? Yeah, we'll just do that when we get to E4. It's probably good for E4. I think worse than Dugong though, for sure. It's probably kind of bad for E4 actually. Yeah, I think Cloyster is probably just bad, huh? It might end up in C tier. Now that I think about it. We'll see if Tangela has a niche in E4 somewhere, but probably not. Okay, time for another round of which water types beat Blaine. Today featuring Gyarados, Wartortle, Lapras, Golduck, Cloyster, and Poliwrath. Cloyster will absolutely not sweep Lance, no. It's probably really good versus Dragonair. And it's probably decent on Agatha. Because you kind of need physical defense on Agatha, but I don't know. Starmie doesn't full sweep Lance. I think. It kind of needs some support, but like Starmie, I think Starmie is the best E4 Pokemon in this game. Maybe Lapras is better. Nah, no way, actually. No, it's definitely Starmie. Most underrated Mon? Mr. Mime. I think it's actually incredible. Like, I think it's good throughout the entire game. I'm pretty sure we're gonna find some E4 strats for it. The thing with Lapras in E4, unironically, is it's kind of got 4 move slot syndrome because you kind of want to bring Recover. You know what? With Recover, it probably does solo lands. I should have tested that. I guess I still have the save file. Dude, Gyarados is going to end up in C. I'm telling you. Maybe, it's probably B. I did put Flareon on B, so... It does beat random trainers at times when you may need someone to do that. Wartortle has been incredibly underwhelming. Maybe its stats can make it good enough to bring to E4, maybe. Like, there's like 2 tiers of water types in this game. There's the ones that sweep Giovanni / Blaine, and there's the ones that are actually worth bringing to the E4. Is Rock Slide a level up move for you? This getting Rock Tomb might actually be nice for E4. Generation 3. What a fucking learn set, man. Jesus Christ. 55 for Ancient Power? Wait, why? 65 for Ancient Power on Kabutops? I mean, we'll just go to the... We'll just go to the tutor. I really don't... Like... I want there to be a tech with Ditto. I seriously don't think there is one. It'd be cool, but... Like, unless there's some really crazy E4 cheese with it. Alright, we're literally just testing if everyone on this team can sweep Blaine. If they can't... Fuck, I didn't save. What do I do now? I guess we could just do a save state now. Shift F10. Wait, isn't there a faster way to do this? Is it Shift F1 or something? It's Shift F1. Oh my god, Cloyster. Yeah, he's not him. Okay, we have to let this guy die. Okay, we can just test it like this, I guess. It's probably fine. Okay, Golduck? Jesus. Lapras is way too bulky to not be able to do this. Yeah, even if he tanks 2 Fire Blasts, like... I think Gyarados is not going to do it. Like, he definitely doesn't have the damage. Look at this bullshit. I mean, that was pretty lucky, but... Okay, Stoys. My goat. Legit, I think Gyarados is... It's B tier. It's like low B tier. It's like Flareon. It's pretty much as good as Flareon, I think. Alright, everyone else passed the test. We can test Tangela, I guess, on Giovanni. I guess we could also... I should find out where to get Sunny Day and Solar Beam, because I do want to test Vileplume with it. Like, yeah. I mean, it does get Dragon Dance here. Maybe this is something for E4? Or even Giovanni? Probably not. Yeah, I'm trying to think who Gyarados could maybe set a Dragon Dance sweep on. Because it just doesn't get any moves to hit Gengar with. Like, you're just running Strength Earthquake, right? I guess maybe Champ? Does Bruno's Onix have Rock Tomb? If it doesn't, I guess you can set up on it with Gyara. We could just test it later. That's what we're here for, right? Okay, I mean, this is looking good for Gyara. God, this fucking gym is so easy. I have to test Golduck, if that worked. I do have to test Cloyster. Cloyster probably does really well here, huh? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, Tangela. I mean, probably not, right? No shot. This gen doesn't have buffed growth in Sun yet, right? No. What's up, Tangerine? I mean, honestly, if he doesn't get the para there... Like, look at that damage, though. And I'm pretty sure from this I can tell that Vileplume also sweeps. I mean, this gym is kind of a joke, right? I could imagine Vileplume being pretty good for Bruno. I think Giovanni kind of gets you tier list points. Like, not a lot, but it's enough for you to not be in C, I think. Maybe. What are we doing here, Cloyster? What are we doing? I forgot to give this any grass moves. Whoops. What are we doing, man? Ooh, that was a lot of damage. Okay. Surely Golduck has got this. It's so free. The Arcanine delay shall pay off. D-Knight on Agatha Bruno is going to be nice. We'll construct like 3 or 4 E4 teams here. There's like a lot for me to test now. I think E4 viability is genuinely the most important thing in this game. So we're going to spend a lot of time there. Labra's probably the best one in the game with how things are looking. I think it's Venusaur. I think it's Venusaur and then Starmie. Okay, apart from the legendary birds, I did catch everything. I'll probably just PK Hex those in. I ain't testing Big P. I'm testing Jolteon, I'm testing Clefable, Tangela, Gyarados, and Electabuzz. Dodrio for sure. You can test some Rhydon maybe. I think Clefable is gonna go really crazy. Alright, who else? This guy. I'm not gonna test Wigglytuff. That. Kanga gets tested. Hypno gets tested. Did I level Jolteon? I think I did, right? Yeah. Did you ever get Thunderbolt, by the way? Oh, cool. We're definitely testing Mr. Mime. Definitely testing Tauros. I think I'm actually gonna test Muck. Oh, there's gonna be a bunch of E4s today, bro. I think people said Dragonite isn't good. I think it probably does do something here. Not specifically on Lance, but I mean, it does have pretty good stats. And I think Safeguard actually for Agatha might be a thing. The fact that it gets Thunder Wave is kind of nice. Speed control is really important in these E4s. I can kind of see it going somewhere. Okay, so I think Kangaskhan, just like Shadow Ball spammer for Agatha, really good. I think Hypno, probably maybe one of the better mons for Agatha. We'll see. The fact that it has Insomnia really, really helps. But it's obviously also weak to Shadow Ball, so I think Taurus is just going to be generically good. I think Chansey can probably cheese Lorelei. Dude, Mr. Mime, by far the biggest surprise of this whole research session. That thing is incredible. Alright. Let's do a quick run of Zapdos here while we're at it. So I know that you're going to go crazy on Bruno. My question is, are you going to sweep Bruno? My next question is, how does this Andrew do on Agatha? And how does this Andrew do on Lance? I want to try Dodrio on Agatha. The Zapdos backspread in this game is so fucking goofy. It's a lot of Ice Punch damage, actually. I think I'm okay. I think I'm good to take my business somewhere else, sir. Okay, I probably shouldn't be leading. Actually, let's test the Mr. Mime hypothesis first. Does Mr. Mime actually solo Bruno? The damage is not looking great, Mr. Mime. I gotta say, that's not quite where I want it to be. Like, it's decent. Not what we need, though. How do you do, Muck? How do you do against the... That's so much damage, bro. No shot. Okay, so Mr. Mime... You know what? Needs help on Bruno. I think that's fair. I think that's fair to say. Okay, Mr. Mime. Let's see how you do on Agatha. Okay. 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 Does tank one Shadow Ball there. I'm gonna call that. I'm gonna call that good chance to solo Agatha. Crazy para roll there. Whoops. Okay, Zapdos does not quite solo Agatha. I actually wanted to see how Dodrio does on Bruno. Porn, first message sent. Then they go Skibbity Toilet. Then they go Alpha Rat is better than you. You good? You okay? You got something you want to talk about? It was Blastoise just like randomly fucking soloing through this guy? What the fuck? You kinda cute. Thank you, man. Okay. Outspeeding and one-shotting Hitmonlee. Does it outspeed after a Rock Tomb is what I want to know. Does it outspeed Machamp after a Rock Tomb? I mean, it definitely doesn't after a Scare Fuse, but it tanks a Cross Chop, so like, it's kind of fine, right? I think Dodrio might actually be pretty good for E4. It does outspeed Gengar. And it gets early bird, right? Like, I can see this. Like, I think Dodrio E4 is, like, completely fine, completely playable. I think Muck is not going to do anything, right? Oh, it doesn't learn Shadow Ball. Never mind, this thing sucks. There's no reason to bring this. Ooh, it doesn't outspeed this Gengar, actually. I'm still not convinced that Dodrio is that good for E4. It's, I think in a pinch, it can help out. Like, it for sure helps with Agatha and Bruno, but I don't know if the value is enough. I need to see how it does on, like, I want to see if it one-shots Gyarados. It does. And baits arrow? I mean, that's not that great. I think Kabutops probably sucks some fucking ass, right? Okay, this tank's Dragonair outrages like it's nothing. Probably shouldn't have stayed in there. Yo, hold on. Okay. pChal Kun, will you go out with me? From I love crack so much. What is going on today, guys? It really is DGen hours, huh? Not a good time to be streaming at. Low key, I do have to say, like, Zapdos is good. Blastoise's stats here are enough to be a D-Knight counter. But, like, genuinely, I don't think Zapdos is that much better than the other electric it's way better. It's obviously S tier, right? But ooh, the Omni Boost though. We're getting cooked here, chat. How do I beat this now? I think this one-shots me, right? Nope. Okay, how does Dodrio do? Ooh. He took that pretty well. Dodrio's really good. Look at that. Is this a plus speed Blastoise? Yeah, it is. Do I need plus speed to Blastoise to outspeed that Dragonite? Can somebody check that for me? 107 speed. Yeah. Oh yeah, I would outspeed this with Badge Boost anyway. Because without Hasty, I'm 105. Yeah, this is basically my speed without Hasty, but with Badge Boost, right? Alright. Okay, we go, it's fine. Oh, I did delete Magical Leaf. It's okay. It's all good. Yeah, Zapdos is obviously S tier. Like, I don't know why we... Low-key, Blastoise can 1v1 the Venusaur, apparently. Okay. Yeah, Blastoise I think is good enough for E4. Good enough for an E4 water type. This one's gonna be fun. Okay, do you one-shot these guys? It's looking pretty good. Slowbro is pretty important. Yep. How much do you do Lapras? Holy sh... Yeah, okay. Just like pure stat-wise, Jolteon is so good. Okay. I'm back on the Jolteon hype train. I still think like all the electric types kind of have something going for them. Now I'm kind of thinking Electabuzz is like the odd one out and just kind of being bad. How does Lapras like on its own do? I mean Raichu is probably the worst, yeah. Because Ebuzz has a light screen at least. I do think Lapras just solos here, right? Because her Lapras doesn't have Thunderbolt. It's not great.